Welcome to Fundamentals of Marketing. People who are interested in marketing, when they start exploring what marketing is all about, will understand the fact that it's an ancient art, it is an omnipresent entity, and moreover it's a business function. When you explore marketing further, you will be able to understand that it's a fact that marketing is an art as well as a science, and moreover it is a practice, it's a system, it's a philosophy, and of course it's a business function. Peter Drucker has correctly stated that marketing and innovation are the two main activities of any given business. People who are interested in marketing, when they start understanding on the fact of marketing, will always be interested in knowing what it does. Of course, traditionally, if you speak about marketing, marketing is identifying and satisfying consumer needs and wants. Of course, the scope of marketing is much wider. It is not about just identifying and satisfying human needs and wants, but it grows to the fact that it even shapes consumer needs and wants. If you look at Apple as an example, they have got the capacity for technological innovation, and they realize the fact that on the expected level they can, and at the augmented level they create products which actually shapes the needs and wants of consumers. When they start using that particular product, that becomes a basic need for them. And that has actually created benchmark in the mobile industry, where Samsung, LG and everybody is actually coming up with that particular product, which is actually basic need in the market. And moreover, when people start understanding marketing, they are always confused with the term market. But when you explore by yourself, your visualization of market always compresses or myopically forged to only one particular aspect, that is a physical space. Or maybe with all these technological advancements, you may find that it is not a physical space but a virtual space also. Is market a space where people come and interact and exchange goods and services? No, of course not. It has got a wider, much wider perspective. Market has to be understood as a set of people who have got purchasing power, or in economic terms, of course, market comprises the entire demand for what you have to offer. Then if you look at the other aspects of marketing, let us say the question always, marketing is always curious to ask the question, what is marketed? It of course is product or services, or it can be a brand, or it can be a solution, but you analyze it actually, the underlying fact is that it is value that is get marketed. In this particular scenario, when marketing is connected with value, the scope of marketing enlarges, and the definition of marketing can be elaborated like exploring the value, creating the value, developing the value, and delivering the value. To understand the term marketing in relation to the value concept, it requires further elaboration. But even before that, we need to understand what is the relevance and importance of marketing in the 21st century. For this, we will take example of General Electrical, GE, a company which is far established, which has got the capacity to bring in innovations in technology, has got many verticals, many strategic business units, and the fundamental understanding of GE as an organization reveals the fact that in GE there is no substantial marketing organization until 2000. Harvard Business Review has taken this as a critical case for marketing. And they have, in one of their issues in October 2010, the article covers what GE is thinking about before the era when they had marketing, and after when they had realized the fact that marketing is relevant for them. We look into a little detail into one of the strategic business unit of General Electrical, the GE Aviation. The article which GE as an organization never realized the need for marketing for over many years. They never wanted that. They were confident on their technological capacity, their innovation and their research and development, that they always are confident that their products will sell by itself. It doesn't require marketing at all. And you can also analyze the GE organizational structure where they don't have a substantial marketing organization, and they never had the idea that marketing will do and give value to the organizational development. Of course, there were people recruited for the marketing purpose. but they were actually put into a support function, or rather a meager role which is unrecognized in the entire organization of General Electricals, where they actually either go in for a lead generation or they just create promotional or advertisement materials, which is actually very immaterial when you consider the other large functions in General Electricals as such. So we were talking about General Electrical aviation part, GE Aviation. When you look at the industry size, the senior executives actually exclaimed the fact that they have only few handful of manufacturers in the industry. They have only 300 fleets, and they have got only couple of competitors, Rolls-Royce and Pratt and Whitney. They could call them into a conference and they can just make a phone call to understand what they really want. They doesn't require a marketing at all. That was the exclamation that has been given by one of the senior executives when Harvard Business Review was actually interviewing. Then forward they identified that the market conditions are changing. Tougher competition came in, the business model changed, the government intervention has actually asked them to re-engineer the entire process. They don't require the current traditional engines for aviation. The aviation system is changing, the aviation business model is changing, so that they realize that there is a requirement for change altogether. And then the intervention of Jeff Immelt, he has actually given a mandate that in the current situation it is necessary to have marketing in the organization, and thus marketing was put into this particular organization as a critical function. And you will be able to see that Jeff Immelt realized the fact that marketing as a function is important for any organization, even if it is GE, which is far established. And now you can even find out that the marketing function that they have envisaged is based on 3 pillars. The 3 fundamental pillars upon which they have realized and envisaged the marketing function are principles, people and process. And you can really find a shift from the conventional 4 P's of marketing into the modern 4 P's of marketing. The conventional 4 P's of marketing that we always discuss in the marketing sessions are product, price, place and promotion. From there, it has grown to the fact that in GE, there are 3 P's that has been additionally included, but the modern 4 P's of marketing includes people, process, programs and performance. And this gives a fact that GE has got into the concept of holistic marketing. Holistic marketing is based on 4 pillars. The 4 pillars of holistic marketing includes internal marketing, integrated marketing, performance marketing and relationship marketing. And you can understand that the pillars on which the GE marketing establishment was done was also on these 4 pillars. That it is marketed internally, where people is been considered. They have gone into the performance part of it and they have connected it to the process. They've got into the relationship marketing, and also they have integrated the marketing function with the entire other functions in the entire GE verticals. This gives a proof that the marketing is a very important function in 21st century.